All right, this is the real deal this time, guys. Sorry about that. I realized as soon as I started streaming, my headset wasn't plugged in, and yeah, I don't look if you do the computer audio on this computer, it's really loud fan. So yeah, what day is it at this point? Just kidding. I know what day it is, but it feels like, it's quarantine and stuff like that. You're home for so long, you don't even know which day is which anymore. So yeah, that's why I wanted to joke around with that. But anyways, welcome to the chat today. This one is an official chat. Hey, Windy City Elders. Hey, John. How are you guys doing today? So yeah, yesterday though I decided to do that one because it was quiet around the house and I missed the premiere. So, but this one was set to be for today anyway. So it's gonna be good stuff. All right. So anyways, let's see here. We got three people, two people only talking on here. I guess it's just the Windy City Elders and John Kafori right now. I mean, I'm sure someone else will. I mean, not someone else. Hopefully, more people will tune in a little bit. But yeah, yeah. I think. I mean, hopefully this is the case. But I think we should be buffed back to normal or new normal by June. I mean, I hope the progress gets started. Well, at least hopefully the progress will start with getting to that point in May. Though I know in Virginia that's not happening until June, since the governor there made the stay-at-home order until June 13th in Virginia. So yeah. But anyways, let's see here. I'm actually surprised there's only two people right now. To tell you the truth, I thought I usually get more during this live stream. Okay, maybe it's just the notifications have been funky lately. In fact, maybe I'll make an announcement right now on my YouTube page because the notifications have been funky on YouTube lately. Tune in now for another Let's Chat live stream. Let's try that. Hey, Spencer, MTA Rail Fanner, how are you doing today? Yeah. So, anyways, here we go. We're starting to get some more people. We're at 5 already. Here we go. Okay. Just took a little bit longer than usually. Oh well. Yeah, I don't argue with that at all. Windy City Elevators. It is annoying how YouTube's changing their format a lot right now. Yeah, it's just too many changes at once. For sure. But yeah. No, you got about 3 other people with you, Spencer, right now. Yeah, it's a little bit quieter today compared to other days. Normally get like 10 people, but we only have 4 right now. I mean, we'll see if more people come later. But yeah. But yeah, as we just mentioned, YouTube's changing their format a lot lately, so it's a little confusing or unclear, and also for some reason notifications aren't going through right now for a lot of people, so it's a little weird. But yeah. Hmm. So what do you guys want to talk about right now? That's true too. People could be on their online classes right now. It is like after lunchtime, so I did do this a little bit later than when I normally do it around lunchtime. Favorite elevator? That's a really good question. Well, what was my favorite elevator was a Sears in Stroud Mall, but actually that my elevator might be back in service. Next time I'm in Stroudsburg, um, we're gonna have to check out FO Furniture because they're in the tenant. They're the new tenant of where the Sears space in that mall used to be. It's hard to tell. They might be utilizing both floors of the building. If they are, then the elevator is back in service. we ran out of time last time I was in Pennsylvania, me and my grandmother, when we were out for the day. So we didn't make it to that portion of the mall. But next time I'm there, I'll check. I'll try to make time to check it out. Let me just try to get pictures of it. Where's FO? Of course, everything on Google is temporarily closed because everything's closed right now. So yeah. Hey, John and Michelle, how are you? How are you guys doing today? So if you look on Google right now, it's they took over the old outlet. Ooh, this is a picture of a curtain over the escalator, so that doesn't look promising at all. Tell you the truth, they might have not like I said, oh yeah, maybe, I don't know. Yeah, that doesn't look promising. Since there's a curtain over the escalator. Doesn't look like they occupy both floors of the building. Hey, Aaron, how are you doing today? Maybe there's a news article about it. Let's see. FO Furniture Outlet, Stroudsburg, Pennsylvania. So yeah, let's see. Yeah. FO replaces Sears. Sorry about that. I was getting an itch in my ear. And I'm just like, wait, probably shouldn't do that right now. Yep, it says right here. Only 45,000 feet on the first floor. Hasn't been leased yet, and it's still vacant. Okay, yeah, that elevator is unfortunately still out of service right now. Unfortunately. Yeah. So I don't think that if a different tenant moves onto the second floor, then at that point, I don't think that elevator is ever coming back into service. Oh, it's all good. Don't worry about it. Texas Minnesota elevators. It's all good. Yeah. So yeah, that was my favorite elevator. Now I got to figure out which one it is. My elevators I've been on lately that I could consider one of my favorites. It's kind of weird right now. I'm trying to think of like when was the last time we rode an elevator. Well, actually, it was back in March, but still before the pandemic started. So it's a really good question. But yeah, but yeah, yeah, that one's gonna take a while for me to think about, to tell you the truth. I might have an answer for you later on in this stream. But yeah. So, anyways, that's good. Absolutely good. You got a lot of film. You got a filming trip before the pandemic started. That definitely gets you content for a little while too. Yeah, I hope we're filming again sometime in May. I really do. Like even if it's like mid to late May, but still. But still, like if you have a lot of videos, definitely use YouTube's auto upload feature if you want to just get them on YouTube and just schedule it for like days to months ahead. So at that point, it should hopefully look like nothing ever happened on your YouTube channel. So yeah. Yeah, I'm sure. I know for some parents it's a little bit of a drag to do elevator trips, but still, yeah. I mean, my dad did. Oh, never minded that kind of thing, those kind of things, because he liked doing that with me. Nice. That's always good. Texas Minnesota elevators, absolutely. So yeah. Hmm. Let's do our question, I guess, since we got 5 people on right now. What shall our question be today? Hmm. Question. Sorry, guys. I'm just trying to think of a question I can ask you guys. Like you know how we do a daily question. Well, that's good. At least you have a really big backlog. I mean, obviously, all of us know we can't be quarantined for that long because it's really really bad for the economy. But even if that was the case, that's good how you have a year and a half of content for sure to get us through. Then absolutely. Favorite? Oh gosh, favorite Thomas episode. It's been so long since I last watched that show. I don't even quite remember that, to tell you the truth. In all honesty, yeah, it's been such a long time. Hmm. I don't even remember the episode names, to tell you the truth. Yeah. But yeah, I don't really have an answer for you for that. Oh, here's a good one. What is your? Wait, did I do favorite state already? No, I don't think I did. Oh, that was states I've been to. You've been to. Your favorite state that you have. Let's do that. Today's question is, what is your favorite state that you have been to? Obviously not your home state, because, you know, that doesn't count. Because, you know, you live in your home state. Oh, cool. We're at 7 people already. There we go. Just coming a little bit slowly, more slowly today, but that's okay. So let's see here. There we go. We're coming back to the average people that watch the stream, about between like 8 and 20. So that's good. Well, and I suddenly said that we lost one. Well, thank you everyone that's tuning in right now. So yeah, let's see. Colorado, Texas, or Virginia. New York. Awesome. It's always so crazy. Yeah, absolutely. Because, you know, New York has so many people, and, you know, people do so many, you know, choices, good and bad. So it's always crazy to New York. Absolutely. And plus, New York City is like you know, the biggest city in the United States. So. Oh yeah, that's true too. Well, I guess it could count if you used to live there. Let's see. Florida is Windy City elevators. That's what he says. That's pretty cool. Yeah, some of the beaches in Florida are opened up. My grandmother said just like the Jacksonville area, her area down in Palm Beach, still isn't open yet. So yeah, because you know, counties and, you know, local governments, like, you know, town governments, they still have rights too. So they get to make their decisions a little bit later. So yeah, 32 states. Wow, that's a lot of states, Aaron. Hey, Albumin, how are you doing today? Yeah, that's a lot of states. That's really cool, though. Hi, Pepper. You want to join the live stream? Come here. Here she comes. Come here, Pepper. Maybe if I can grab her. She doesn't mind being picked up usually when it's just on my lap. Here's Pepper, everybody. Nope, she knows we're live. Yes, now she doesn't want to be on my lap right now because, you know, we're live right now. Hey, Backside Steez, how are you today? You've been to all 50 states? SCP-173 Peanut God? That's really cool. So Backside Steez, his favorites are Florida and Ohio, Cleveland area. Yeah, I can see why you say the Cleveland area. That's like the biggest area in Ohio. Yeah, because Ohio doesn't have a whole lot to it, but, like, you know, the big portion is around the Cleveland area. Absolutely. So yeah. Oh, okay. I see what you mean now. But yeah. Oh, Columbus is bigger? I thought Cleveland was the biggest city in Ohio. I mean, I know Columbus is the capital city, but still, I didn't know that was the biggest city. Now I kind of want to see it on Google Maps for size comparison. It's Cleveland. Oh, I guess there's just so many surrounding towns. I guess that's why it makes. Yeah, now I can see why you said that. Cleveland has more surrounding towns, so that's why it kind of looks bigger. But if you look at it really closely, Columbus is the biggest capital, biggest city in Ohio. Yeah, that makes sense. So those are all the states Aaron's been to: Texas, Oklahoma, Kansas, Nebraska, North and South Dakota, Minnesota, Iowa, Missouri, Arkansas, Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, Florida, Georgia, Wisconsin, Illinois, Michigan, Indiana, Ohio, and New York. That is a lot of states, absolutely. Cleveland's the second largest. Okay. It's by population. Gotcha. Okay. I gotcha. Okay. So that makes sense now. Pepper's just on the bed right now. She usually likes to be on the bed while I'm doing a live stream, but like as soon as I'll end, she'll jump on my lap. Like when I'm just doing homework and whatever and all that kind of stuff. I mean, after this live stream, I'm gonna go back to doing homework, but yeah. I mean, we're gonna talk for a little while longer. So why do why we do not have airports in the Bronx, Queens, and Staten Island? So it depends on the amount of space right there. Obviously, Staten Island, all of the space has been taken up by roads and buildings and all that kind of stuff. Manhattan, it's just not possible though. That wasn't part of the question. I'm sorry. Bronx, same deal. And Queens has both New York City airports actually. LaGuardia Airport's in Queens and JFK Airport's in Queens. I know some of you might be thinking is that west is Brooklyn and east is Queens. Brooklyn's actually a lot smaller compared to Queens. Like I would say just like around Long Island City, Queens. Like what river is this? The Newtown Creek? That's the border between Queens and Brooklyn. And north of it's LaGuardia Airport. And so that's why both New York City airports are in Queens. So yeah. I mean, JFK is much bigger than LaGuardia, but they're both in Queens. The LaGuardia is kind of weird. It was like they basically put it on like the edge of Queens, so it's a lot smaller. Yeah, and JFK has a lot more space, so that's why the airport's much bigger. Newark's a pretty big airport too, but that's not in New York. That's in Jersey. But it's considered a New York City airport because it's like right next to New York City, and there's enough public transit that gets you there. Like New Jersey Transit goes to Newark Airport. And our favorite PATH train system doesn't go there. I'm glad they don't because if that's the case, you can't take pictures in Newark Airport. Well, you can't take pictures in Newark Airport anyway. But still, I mean, if I were to do that, I would probably do what I did with JFK and just use my cell phone. But yeah, isn't Port Authority amazing when it comes to that? So yeah, it's okay, Spencer, MTA Rail Fan, it's all good. Oh wow, that was only part of it. So he's also says New Jersey, Pennsylvania, Connecticut, Delaware, Maryland, Virginia, Tennessee, Kentucky, Colorado, New Mexico, and Wyoming. Yeah, that is a lot of states. Absolutely. Oh, that is weird. Yeah, absolutely. What airlines have you taken to LaGuardia? By the way, when you say elevators, just curious because airplane talk is a lot of fun on this channel. Just listen to a band called Norfolk. Best thing I've heard in a while. Nice. So United and American. Okay, nice. For American, that's a hub-to-hub route, and United also goes there too. Yeah. Delta actually flies that route with Boeing 717 aircrafts, and you guys know it's a really good aircraft. It's my favorite, and that aircraft is a very unique one. It's rare. It's a rare aircraft. It's very safe, and it has a lot of unique character to it. And it's got those overpowered, super duper fun engines that we all love, and it's one of the best engine noise out there too. If you look up Boeing 717 takeoffs, you'll see stuff like amazing engine sound or awesome takeoff. So yeah, I mean, I loved it. I mean, I love the 717 engine takeoff. It's really cool. But yeah, but American, United, both fly into LaGuardia Airport as well, and for American, that's hub to hub. What I wonder what aircraft United, not United, American flies. Since it's a hub to hub, probably a 737, I would think. My grandparents actually flew American from LaGuardia to Chicago when we went to Chicago for the wedding. We flew on United from White Plains to Chicago, since that was also nonstop too. That was actually the best deal we got because we were on Expedia at the time. Hey Matt, how are you? Okay, so they do fly the 737. Cool. I mean, that aircraft makes sense for LaGuardia um, to Chicago because it's not that big, not a terribly big airport, LaGuardia. So the 737 makes a nice size. So yeah, but yeah, for Delta, since they're a hub at LaGuardia but not Chicago, the Boeing 717 aircraft makes sense to fly that route. JetBlue flies from New York City JFK to Chicago nonstop on the E190. So yeah. But yeah, Delta's really cool because they have a lot of the rare airplanes. Like they have McDonnell Douglas equipment and the Boeing 717. My dad's actually a Delta member, and I'm actually glad he chose Delta because they have all the cool, really, really cool airplanes. So Backside Seas is state list: Connecticut, Rhode Island, Massachusetts, New York, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, Maryland, Virginia, North and South Carolina, Florida, and Ohio. Pretty good amount of states, I gotta say. You know what? I'll do mine too, since I'll do one too, since you guys are making your state lists right now. No, I have not flown Southwest before. I would like to fly on Southwest though. They seem like a very cool airline. Like they have I mean, obviously their planes are just 737s, which is also a very good airplane. But Southwest, a lot of people are really happy with because they got like really good deals and their flight attendants are like phenomenal. And they can be really funny too. And they make the whole flight experience fun from what I've been seeing on YouTube videos and what people are saying about them. So I would love to fly on Southwest someday. Unfortunately, the only airport around here that houses Southwest is LaGuardia, and you know, New York City is not a Southwest hub. So yeah, I'm just typing down my state list since a lot of you guys are doing the same thing. Delaware and Georgia. My bad, Backside Steez. I'm gonna put this in. Let's see there. There's that. I'm gonna just quick pull up my Google Maps because you know Google Maps is awesome. Massachusetts, West Virginia, Illinois, Florida, Texas. Is that every state I've been to? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, 10. Yep. All right. Here's my state list. I'll put it in the super chat, and not the super chat. I keep saying super chat in the chat. In the chat. All right. I might go to Delaware this summer. If because we go to Wildwood every summer, but we're thinking about doing the Cape May ferry this year. And if we do it, then I'll get to see Delaware for the first time. Ontario. Oh, Canada, right? Not California. And Matt's been to Ontario too. Awesome. Oh, that counts too? Okay. Then I have to add Georgia. Then. Connected in Atlanta Airport. So I'm adding Atlanta Airport because that was the airport I connected. And that was the only airport I ever made a connection before in my life. Rhode Island, I was like a baby, so I don't remember Rhode Island. The reason why I put it in quotes was because that was the only time I've been there. I was so little, I don't even remember it. Massachusetts, I went to Six Flags in 2013 with the youth group. And then in 2014, we went to a place called Lakeside in Pittsfield, Massachusetts for a retreat. But I've never actually filmed any content in Massachusetts. So yeah. But yeah, but I've been to Massachusetts. I don't get to see it very often, but I've been to Massachusetts. It's a nice state. Windy City Elevator says Arizona, California, Connecticut, Florida, Georgia, Indiana, Kentucky, Massachusetts, Rhode Island, New Hampshire, New York, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, South Carolina, Texas, Minnesota, Wisconsin, Michigan, Nevada, and Virginia. That's a lot of states there, Windy City Elevators. That's great. Yeah, it kind of is. I mean, Connecticut's much bigger compared to Rhode Island. But yeah, Rhode Island's a tiny state. It's the smallest state in the country. Pepper. So yeah. Hmm. Let's see here. The only state out of all mine that I don't remember was Arkansas. Okay. That's all right. Oh, okay. So Windy City Elder says he's only been to Philly back in 2010 when his sister was visiting colleges. Okay. Yeah, basically, that's what Rhode Island is. In fact, if Rhode Island were an obvious state, I guess it would just be extended Connecticut or Massachusetts or something. I don't know. I mean, but it's a state, so. Have you ever been to Six Flags Great Adventure? Yeah, I've been to both Massachusetts and New Jersey. Though I didn't really like the one in New Jersey. This is gonna sound very strange, by the way, guys. But I don't like roller coasters. But why I went into the Six Flags in Massachusetts because they had a really cool water park. In New Jersey, I thought we were getting the same thing, but it ended up being mostly roller coasters. So that's why I didn't really like that one. The Six Flags in Massachusetts, I like though. They have the water park and they actually have honestly I feel they have a little bit more rides that are for non roller coaster type people. I know that sounds really weird, but yeah. I was doing it for like in the water park and hang out with the my peers in my youth group at the time. So yeah, get Washington this. Oh, that's right. You said you were thinking of doing Seattle, right? Matty Ice. Oh wait, no, not Matty Ice. I'm sorry, Texas Minnesota Elvers. I'm sorry, I got you guys mixed up. It should hopefully wind down by then. I mean, I don't think the pandemic's ever gonna go away, but it's gonna wind down. In fact, as of right now, it seems like scientists right now are conducting a good study. Well, what they've researched is that the summer heat and summer heat and sunlight will help reduce coronavirus cases being spread. So that's actually really good news. So it should, in this case, it would probably be like the flu where it slows down in the summertime. So yeah, and if we end up in a situation like this again in the fall, which I know is also a possibility, we'll probably be more prepared for it the second time than we are the first time. That's my guess. And plus, they'll probably be like, the summer will give us time for, figuring out treatments, cures, and of course, working on vaccinations. But yeah, and if you were to do another quarantine, I don't think it'll be as bad as this one. Tell you the truth, if we end up having to do it again at the end of this year. I don't think it's going to happen, but if it does, it probably won't be as long as this one. This is probably the worst of what we're seeing right now. Florida. Nice, Florida. Roadland. I guess you can say that for Rhode Island too, because there's not much of it. It's mostly roads. I mean, Providence is a pretty significant city. I know Newport's a decent vacation town, but still, there's not much to it besides those two places. Yeah, yeah. I hope things won't be like too bad in November. I'm supposed to go to Syracuse in November for PTA convention, so I hope we still get to do that. And I'm gonna try to go to Destiny USA if we end up still being able to go to that. That's what I'm gonna try to do for sure. So yeah, I also volunteer in the PTA though. That one's been rather quiet because of a lot of things going on in the PTA and of course with what's going on right now. Yes, I'm not starting in the fall, but actually, I guess I'm not this year. Now you think about it, I'm a winter graduate this year. Oh, I got a story to tell you guys about that. Speaking of which, so anyways, yeah, I had to take an extra semester because of prerequisite math classes. Like I did like non-credit math classes because it's community colleges, placement testing, all that kind of stuff. And if you're below a certain um, grade or whatever it's called, or a rate, whatever the system works, you have to take a couple of non-credit classes. And to me, unfortunately, I felt like that was a waste of time. But I did learn stuff from that, and I felt like I learned very nicely, especially since it makes what I was being taught in those non-credit classes made more sense to what I was being taught in high school. So yeah, that's something that definitely says something. Like if they're teaching the supposedly the same curriculum in those non-credit classes that you have to take before you can take college level classes, that schools are not teaching stuff correctly, because it made a lot more sense to me during those non-credit classes in college than it ever did in high school when it came to math. So yeah, because of that, I have to take an extra semester, but it ended up working out for the best anyway, because if you were a Richard graduate at Westchester Community College, I mean, I guess all colleges do this. You have a little completion ceremony, and then you get invited to the graduation that next May, which, at that point, you're like 4 months into your next college, a whole semester in. But graduation for this semester was canceled because of the coronavirus. So it's now being postponed to December. The big May graduation is now in December. So students who were supposed to graduate in August 2019, December 2019, May 2020, August 2020, and fall 2020, which is my class, we're all going to be at that graduation ceremony. It's really cool. It ended up being sad news announced by the college. I'm sure for people that want to walk the stage in May, we're disappointed. For me, I got excited, not for them, but I got excited because that I was going to be part of the big ceremony in December and during my graduation time for Westchester Community College. So that's going to be really cool, to tell you the truth. And obviously most of the graduates are going to be fall graduates, but still, we get the big ceremony this year. It's funny because normally like fall graduates don't get that at the end of their last semester, but we get it this time, which is really cool. Just got college. Oh wow, they're not even doing a postpone. They're just receiving the diplomas. Oh, maybe unless they're excuse me, doing what Westchester Community College is doing, then that makes sense. I mean, I'm sure the same thing is going to happen at Westchester Community College, where everyone's going to get their diplomas in the mail. That's things how it got canceled, though. I mean, I think at this point, all graduation ceremonies are canceled for both high school and college. Yorktown's graduation's already canceled. Yorktown's prom's already canceled. So yeah, that's another thing that we all lost. A lot of people's graduations were canceled. Proms were canceled. Weddings were canceled. Just so many lost moments, unfortunately, right now because of this pandemic. So yeah, I actually have a couple of friends in that are graduating Yorktown this year, but they're not going to be able to walk the stage, which is a shame because they worked really hard for this. Yeah, I mean, they'll probably still get to have graduation parties, just not the graduation ceremony itself. Concerts can Yeah, a lot of concerts are being canceled for a while. Virtual graduation ceremony. Okay. Oh, congratulations on graduating, by the way, Matt. Sorry you didn't get to walk the stage this year, but still, congratulations on your graduation. Make the best out of it the way you can. I know it's tough right now, but yeah. Oh, they're gonna try to postpone the prom. That's good, at least. Who's messaging me right now? Oh, okay. I forgot about that. Okay. So, anyways, but yeah, that's true too. I think we'll be able to do a lot of stuff this summer. We might not be able to do everything, but we should be able to do a lot of stuff this summer. But the problem's postponed until July. That's probably a good thing. I mean, but it'll probably be like weather outside be hotter. But if, like I said before, like if the studies are continue to be accurate with the coronavirus, like having a tougher chance putting up with the summer heat, which is very likely, especially knowing how viruses work in the first place and all sickness in the first place, how it works in the summertime, then you should be in good shape if to have a prom in July if that's the case. But yeah, if it seems like, especially when it comes to like infecting people, the virus has been doing. Obviously, it's more contagious, as you guys know. But the way it's been doing it is like a lot of other viruses. Like some people are asymptomatic, some people are mildly symptomatic, and some people are severely symptomatic, where they need treatment and stuff like that. Just like with the flu. So I mean, I know it's like it's not a cousin of the flu anymore, but still, like it functions the same. It's a very different virus, but still, it seems like if they'll function the same. So if that's the case, they'll probably function like how the flu does, where it like really winds down in the summertime, but then obviously when it gets colder, it gets back up. So, but yeah. So, anyways, yeah, in August with a couple of friends, the cases are down. Okay, I think you'll be able to do it. August is pretty warm. It should go. It should be down by then. But yeah, that's weird. Okay, so anyways, yeah, I think you'll be able to go to Canada. Hey, Kevin Tube, how are you? So yeah, but anyways, let's see. Well, what do you want to talk about, Backside Steez? Is there anything you want to bring up? If you want to talk about something different? I will warn you at this point that there's going to be a little bit of talk in all of a pandemic talk in all these live streams because it's a the main portion of our lives right now. I'll try not to involve it around the entire time, but yeah. But anyways, what would you like to talk about, Backside Steez? Hang in there, Greeny67. How are you? Hey, Matthew Sherman. How are you doing today? Train Simulator. I haven't played that game in a while. I should really play it. Although it's weird right now in Train Simulator. Like, I can only operate New Jersey Transit equipment because for some reason, on all my other equipment that I operate on New Jersey Train Simulator, the annoying alarm won't stop going off, and it keeps stopping my train and won't let me go again. It's like you silence it and it keeps going and going. It's really weird. It's a really weird bug that's going on in the game right now. So I gotta figure that out. I really do. Well, that's true too. I mean, let's see. I mean, obviously in places not nearly spreading as fast in Florida. I mean, it's still spreading, but still. I mean, even in Florida, it's still gonna get hotter there. Like, if it gets really hot and humid, then maybe we'll see a difference for sure. Oh yeah, absolutely. Hopefully the hot weather countrywide will definitely help, especially because yeah, it should help for sure. And also, people travel from like from their winter or their vacation houses from up north too, so that could also have an impact to why cases were on the rise in hotter places too. But if the whole country is like warm and hot, like like with the summer heat, then that could reduce that too. So there's quite a bit of factors too. Now that you think about it. So yeah. Okay, nice, Matt Sherman. So yeah. Death trap evaders. Okay. That's a weird. That's a good term these days because we used to refer to elevators as death traps when this run's horrible and stuff like that. Well, it turns out you guys probably have seen Diesel Doozy's live stream about that or whatever it was called, where that term is too extreme. where because it turns out the real meaning of death trap is like truly unsafe, where it creates an unsafe situation. Whereas if an elevator is running bad, but you're still safe, that's not considered a death trap. If it risks your own safety or someone else's safety, that's considered a death trap. But yeah, turns out it was a term we all misused at that point. And even Diesel himself misused it for a while too. But I think he admitted that too. But yeah, so that's a term we got to be more careful about in the elevator community. Oh yeah, absolutely. Dangerous elevators that are like not safe to be in. Those are absolutely considered death trap elevators. If you film an elevator and you come out of it and knowing that it's dangerous or it seems dangerous, then that is absolutely considered a death trap elevator. So yeah. But anyways, yeah. But yeah, anyways, yeah. I think I'm gonna wrap it up in a couple minutes. Anything else you guys want to talk about? I'll be live again on Saturday. That's what I'm doing on the next chat live stream. Hudson Line I do have from the whole thing from Albany to New York City. Though the actual pack only contains Grand Central to Grand Central Penn Station to Croton Harmon, but people have put add-ons on it. All you have to do is buy the actual route, and then you can subscribe to your add-ons, and then that way you have the extensions. Oh, you're welcome, Backside Steez. Oh, thanks. Thanks, Backside Steez. Hey, Line Channel, how are you? Hey, Joanne Chan, how are you doing today? So yeah, that's the case when it comes to with Train Sim right now, and of course, like actual death trap elevators. So, anyways, let's see. Where do I know I'm going later on this year? Pennsylvania, definitely. Not sure how many times, and not sure where in Pennsylvania yet. New Jersey. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to go to Utica this summer too for a PTA thing. Hopefully that's still going on. It's towards the end of July, so I would think it's still going on. But yeah, and then like I said, in November, I'm supposed to go to Syracuse in November. But yeah, like I said, I'll try to get Destiny USA Mall while I'm up there because that's like a big deal mall. Yeah, but obviously that mall's temporarily closed right now. But what are you gonna do? Unfortunately, I mean, temporarily closed means temporary, so you should. Yeah. Can't wait for Google Maps to stop saying temporary close, COVID-19, takeout available. It's annoying. It really is. Yes, Harrisburg Mall's Macy's is gonna close this year. They have a pretty cool elevator there. I remember Chris said he was gonna try to see if he could go get that elevator before the store closes. But yeah, I wouldn't mind going to Harrisburg. But I mean, really, it's just to see that mall, the trains, and the airport. But still, I mean, I would do that for any city, really. The Alone Channel. I've never heard of the Alone Channel before, Kevin Tube. Oh, actually, we had 10 people there. Maybe they'll go on for a little bit longer than what I said, since more people are tuning in now. But yeah, sometime in June or July. Okay, nice. Oh yeah, Matt, I was telling Chris this too when he was on this live stream. Not this particular one. If you ever get a chance to go to Harrisburg Airport, they've got some elevators there. But if you like airplanes, they have a little lounge in this pre-security area that anyone can go to, where you can spot planes from that lounge. It's pretty cool. In fact, I think there's a picture of it on Google Maps. There should be. If not, I know there's one there. I looked it up. So yeah. Probably not, because that's a rough area. The Harlem 125th Street area. No, that's post security. But yeah. I know I saw one earlier. I know they have it. I think it was on their website they had it. Yeah, let me look it up. Poor observation deck. No, I haven't. It's a place. Harrisburg Airport's a place I would like to go to at some point because yeah, because they like just like at Westchester Airport, they have they have the indoor observation deck. Yep, here we go. It's on TripAdvisor, and well, I saw it on the their website too. They have a photo of it on TripAdvisor. It's a pretty small lounge, but you still get the view of the runway and the airplanes going. Yeah, it's on. Here we go. Services available at Harrisburg Airport. Let's see here. Looks like the elevators, according to their page, are Otis Series 1, it looks like. Accessibility. I know I saw it on their website somewhere. Yeah. And Harrisburg Airport has a decent amount of flights, too. So that's another reason why I would like to see it someday. Here we go. Airport maps. Here we go. Not the campus map, the terminal map. Yep, third floor, administration offices, conference room, and observation deck. Yeah, here we go. And the gates are obviously just one floor. Yep, according to the map, yep. The security check after this in post security is just gates and food, but no elevators. And the observation deck is in pre-security. So yeah, I would love to check out that airport someday. But yeah. But anyways, yeah, it's an airport I like to get to. The three airports I know with like public indoor observation decks and pre-security are Albany, Westchester, and Harrisburg. Obviously, I did Albany and Westchester airports lounges, so yeah, it's pretty cool. Albany has a nice big one. DFW is an outdoor one, but yes, it's same concept. It's a observation area where you can plane spot planes. And I've been to the DFW one too. In fact, that was yesterday's video of Dallas Fort Worth's plane spotting at their public observation area. I think it's because the White Plains Mall has the DMV. That's why they're there, and I think they're open even during the pandemic because of the DMV's there. It's a government service. So yeah, I think that's how that mall is supposed to remain open. So yeah. Hey, I love elevators. How are you? So yeah, of course, the Harrisburg Airport has regarding updates of the coronavirus. So tired of that at this point. Oh yeah, I think no, it was Atlanta Airport that mentioned it on the tech, but the party deck of Minneapolis it definitely seems like a good place to spot. Minneapolis actually, Aaron, actually does have an indoor observation lounge too, but that one's in post security. If I remember correctly, that's in Concourse D. They have, but obviously, if you're not traveling, like flying out of there, the best place to play and spot would be the parking garage. But yeah, the Minneapolis has one in security. Not Jim Lee. Who's filming elevators? So yeah. City Center it's actually, I mean, it's a nice mall. They got cool elevators there, but the mall itself it is a little boring. There's not a lot of stores there. There's ShopRite, a movie theater, and like Nordstrom Rack and like two other stores. It's not that big of a place, so I can see why you said that. And New York Sports Club is on the top of the parking garage, which is interesting. Ooh, can't wait to watch it, Matt. Absolutely. So yeah. Awesome. But yeah, if I remember correctly, Aaron, it's in Terminal D. There's a video of it. I'll put the link to it. tour of Minneapolis Airport. So I can show you guys what I mean. Yeah, it was no, not that one. Here we go. It was by miles by foot. I'll leave the link in the chat for you guys. Because Terminal 1's where the hub operations are at. Terminal 2 is much smaller at Minneapolis, St. Paul. It's Southwest Sun Country and JetBlue. Oh, I forgot to send it. Yeah, I can see you doing that, Aaron, because airports are really cool to explore. They really are, because you got elevators, you sometimes have trains, and of course a lot of airplanes. I mean, elevators are really cool. I mean, elevators. Airports in general are very fun to explore because they basically got everything we're all interested in: elevators, trains, and airplanes. So yeah, JetBlue. Okay. Yeah, that's true. Like city center is more of a lifestyle center. In fact, when it comes to malls in general, malls that have more like lifestyle type activities tend to do better because retail is not super duper great right now, but having lifestyle activities draws attention to it. So, but yeah, and I dropped my mouse. Okay, mouse, I get it. Yeah, here we go. No, that wasn't the microphone. At least I don't think it was. But yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, window seats are always the best, especially for trip reports. Yeah, I mean trip reports are also always awesome to do for sure, and they're all so much fun to watch too. That's true. Well, actually, there was actually a video we watched that was saying like how retail in airports does better than in malls because more people are traveling there and through airports and they often have long layovers or stuff like that. But yeah, I forgot what it was called. The video was called. Me and my dad watched it. I think Cheddar did it. Cheddar did the video, but yeah, it was really cool. But yeah, I mean, in non-American airports, you have to go through a really big duty-free shop once you go through security to get to your gate. So because they really advertise their retail hard. But yeah, I think it will, Aaron. Absolutely. I mean, worst case scenario, you just use a zoom lens, but still, yeah. I think you're gonna end up having a good trip report, and yeah, as long as you book like at least a couple weeks in advance, there's usually a window seat available on every airplane and every flight. So yeah, it's usually like at the very last minute where you can't really get a window seat. But yeah, that's true exactly because going to a mall's a choice, whereas the airport is not exactly a choice. Like whereas like where you're traveling, you still choose if you want to go to. Excuse me. If you still choose whether you want to go to a store or not in the airport. But yeah, it's also a good place to get your last minute or first souvenirs too when you're in a new place. Yeah, absolutely. You're right about that, Backside Steez. Absolutely. But yeah, Seattle Tacoma Airport is really cool. Alaska's a much bigger hub there, but Delta's a hub there. I think I mentioned that to you already. Is that correct? So yeah. Oh, okay. My bad. That was on American, the one you did from Dallas to Minneapolis, right? Just trying to make sure. Yeah, no, I think it's gonna be a great video you have, Aaron. Absolutely, I'm looking forward to it too. Because trip reports are a lot of fun to watch. They really are. And, like they always say, like doing trips, you get to explore more, it makes you a more rounded person. And I feel like trip reports when people do them, I feel like that's what's happening when people do those trip reports as well. It's really cool stuff. What departed out of MCO 90 minutes late? Oh, okay. Flight to LaGuardia. Okay. Last December. Gotcha. Okay. The SeaTac. I actually have a family on Sims. I should play Sims again. Especially, I don't think I played it on this computer yet. I love the game Sims. It's a lot of fun. I have a family called the SeaTac family on Sims. Yeah, look, I mean, LaGuardia is obviously bigger than West, like regional airports, but still, like for a city, a big city airport, it is rather small. They're trying to renovate that nicely. So, hey, Rafe, how are you doing today? So yeah. Oh, that's a good idea, having that trip report going ready for your 3-year anniversary. Absolutely, that's a great way to celebrate it. Terminals A and B. Okay, A is just JetBlue. That's right. It's kind of funny how JetBlue has their own terminal at LaGuardia, even though they're not a hub there, which is interesting. B is I don't remember what terminal B was. I think it's American, and then C is Delta. I don't remember quite well exactly what the LaGuardia terminals are. I remember JFK better because I've actually flown through there, but LaGuardia I've never flown out of before. May 13th. Okay. Probably also a good idea to set as premiere too. It's because trip reports make very good premieres. That's just a suggestion though. Yeah, you do you. So yeah, but yeah, just a suggestion. But still, yeah, that'll be a lot of fun to watch. Absolutely. I love elevators. Flies on American Airlines. United American were in Terminal B at LaGuardia. Okay, so American was at Terminal B in LaGuardia. Okay. United, yeah, I think United's there too. Well, actually, wait, you said United was there. My bad. You brought that into my head first. I'm sorry. So yeah, yeah, Houghton elevators are cool. Um, I live about a half an hour away from a Houghton elevator, though it was modernized. So actually, the only Houghton elevators I've ever ridden. Well, actually, no. Yeah, that one was Schindler Houghton. That was close to his original Houghton I got to ride, but that's modernized now too. Those are very difficult elevators to find these days. But yeah, Delta went to the baby from LaGuardia to. Yeah, Delta does fly that route nonstop from LaGuardia to Orlando. So there's a possibility they could have flown on that too. Southwest has actually stopped that route, which I'm surprised, from LaGuardia to Orlando, because that's like normally like a big deal route. I'm surprised they ended up ending that service, especially since Orlando's a Southwest hub. Oh, that's cool. Road trip videos are fun too. Oh, okay. Well, maybe you'll get a chance to do it at some point. Hopefully, like sometime soon, or the next time you go to Wisconsin. Oh, there's one Houghton elevator in your area. Okay, yeah, Houghton's definitely starting to go out, like a lot of them are being modernized, and obviously they don't make elevators anymore because Schindler bought them. Yeah, it's true too. Yeah, there's definitely some areas with a lot of Houghtons for sure. So yeah. Oh wait, there's a Houghton. I forgot. I rode a Houghton elevator. The lot was modernized too. In White Plains, I've ridden the elevator at 280 Dobbs Ferry Road. It's the same one that a building that Diesel Doozy filmed the elevator in. That was that same elevator. I think I was the only other person besides him that filmed that elevator. Now you think about it, yeah. Because I remember I was bored at school at Westchester Community College in the library, and I was playing around Google Maps, which I spent a lot of time. Once I realized that I was that close to 280 Dobbs Ferry Road, like it's literally 5 minutes away from Westchester Community College. So once I realized I was that close to it, I just had to go check out that elevator myself. I might do a retake at some point, maybe next semester. I don't know, for that elevator. But yeah. Ah, okay. Really? You don't have a Series 1 near you, Backside Steez? Oh yeah, I think they are. I'm getting ready to upgrade those elevators. I don't remember. I'm not familiar with that elevator to tell you the truth, but yeah, I should be though. Oh, okay. I think I'm gonna wrap it up here, guys. I think it's time to for me to go back to doing work. Thank you all so much for chatting with me today. I love chatting with you guys right now, especially during this time right now. All right, so I'll see you guys later. Thank you all so much for tuning in.